Hi guys. Welcome to Block 4. It is so crazy that we're here already. You're probably gonna notice right now that I am the darkest that I have ever been and potentially will ever be in my life. If you were listening to the Valentine's Day chat, which is the night that I'm filming this, you'll know that I just got an amazing spray tan before I'm leaving for Mexico. However, I'm supposed to shower in the morning, so it'll be a little lighter once I've done that. But I wanted to sleep on it and then work out and probably sweat like drip buckets of brown sweat off of me first and get in a good workout tomorrow before we leave, and then I will shower and I'll be nice and even and smooth. So you'll probably notice that. Also, I know the lighting's not the best right now and I'm so sorry about that. It's super late at night, the night before we're about to leave for Mexico, but I wanted to film this video as close to the actual start of Block 4 as possible. I can't believe we're already in Block 4. I don't know about you, but maybe it's one of those things that every year the time seems to go by faster. But we're literally already in week 7 and 8 of this program. And whether you have done this a ton now and you're a seasoned pro, or this is your first or second time going through it, I'm just really proud of you for making it this far. And even if you're watching this video and you're like, ugh, have I made it this far compared to anyone else? Stop comparing yourself to anyone else. The fact that you're even watching this video right now means you're focused on bettering yourself and you're focused on working on yourself this year, mentally and physically. So you should just be really proud of how far you've come, okay? There's something that I want to talk about going into these next 2 weeks. It's something that has really been on my mind in the last couple of days. And it's about the barriers that we set for ourselves. Now, this kind of relates to a lot. It relates to working out. It relates to eating healthy. It relates to achieving literally anything that we want in life. And it relates to the standards that we accept when it comes to things in our life. Our happiness, our relationships, the fulfillment that we get out of so much. And what I mean by the barriers we set for ourselves, I literally mean, what is the limit to what we think that we deserve or are capable of? And when are we stopping ourselves from moving forward? I'm gonna give you guys an example because I always feel like if I can just be honest with my own life situation, it's the most real, and you'll be able to hopefully connect to it in some way rather than just me talking about this woo-y topic. So the reason this has been on my mind is because lately I have been having to make some really big strategy decisions about what we are doing with the Fit Girl Gang going forward. So you guys already know, even though I haven't announced it on social media yet, that we're currently in the middle of a massive rebrand, right? So we're literally redoing all of our content, all of our videos, all of our photos, reshooting recipes, creating these really beautiful new videos that are gonna live on the website and actually explain who we are and what we do. We're gonna be doing a lot of shoots with you guys that I'll be announcing very, very soon. A ton of exciting stuff, right? But along with this big new rebrand and relaunch comes a lot of scary shit as a business owner and also just as a 25-year-old girl who sometimes doubts herself. And even just tonight, I had to make a financial decision that was really expensive and kind of scary. And I stopped before I did it, literally as I was typing in my credit card. And I thought, is it worth taking this risk because of what I think the Fit Girl Gang can be? Is the Fit Girl Gang enough to be taking this kind of risk? And I don't mean, are you guys enough? I mean, is my intent with it, is the possibility of the impact it can have enough to be taking these kind of risks and to not be saving all my money or making smaller risks, taking smaller risks and doing less? And I stopped myself and I just thought, no, you know better than that. I know based on talking to you guys and hearing what you've had to say that my dreams with what the Fit Girl Gang can do are real. I haven't made them up in my own mind. You guys are the ones that have convinced me what the potential is that it truly has. Because of you, I'm doing this. And so yeah, it can be a little scary right now to make some decisions, but if I were to not make these big choices and these big leaps because I was the one that didn't believe in myself, then I'm gonna be the one that regrets it. And I think that this really truly translates to so many areas of our lives. How often do we tell ourselves, I can't take that path in life because I'm not good enough. I can't want more out of a relationship because who am I to want more and demand more? You get whatever you believe you deserve. And that is going to be what this block 4 is all about. And we're going to be talking about it in a ton of lives and on Instagram a lot. It's about recognizing what we want and what we deserve and stopping those barriers, breaking down the barriers we've put in place for ourselves. I want to talk about this in 3 different aspects in life that I think are really relatable. Number 1 is health and fitness. We all have been in our lives or have had close family members or friends in our lives that we know get very apathetic and stuck. Maybe they have poor self-talk. They're really cruel to themselves. They're in a pattern where they're overweight, they're unhealthy, they're eating shitty, they're not moving their bodies. But they are the ones that are telling themselves, or we were the ones that were telling ourselves that we weren't worth doing more and living a higher quality of life, right? And it's making the decision for yourself by joining the Fit Girl Gang or by waking up and getting out of bed each morning and doing anything good for yourself, drinking a fucking glass of water, that you are telling yourself that you actually do deserve it. It's these barriers that we create and then we believe as if they're real and they're set in stone. This is so true when it comes to what we want to do with our lives too. For me, it's a Fit Girl Gang. I question, who am I to want to make this kind of impact on the world? Why should I think that I can do something that I want to be so big? And I question myself on that a lot. It'd be a huge lie to tell you guys that I don't. I really, really do. But who am I not to, you know? And who are you to not go after the career you want or the education you want or whatever path you want that drives you? Stop telling yourself that you're not able to do it, and stop telling yourself that you aren't great enough or smart enough or talented enough. If you want it, go after it and stop getting in your own way. And the third category is relationships. If your friendships or your romantic relationships are pulling you down, if they're not fulfilling you in the way that you want, they're going to continue to do that as long as you believe that that's all you deserve. But once you start telling yourself that you deserve more and that you are deserving of feeling fulfilled, loved, cared for, having your love reciprocated in every way that you're putting it out there, that's when you're going to get it back. That's when you're going to feel as though you're kind of like in the relationships, the platonic ones, the romantic ones that are giving you what you want and what you need. But we need to break down the barrier of, I don't deserve more than this first. In any of these aspects in life, it's when we say, I don't deserve more. Who am I to want more? Who am I to ask for more? Or I'm not good enough. That's when we don't get there. And that's when those walls will always be there. So that's really what I want our focus to be over the next 2 weeks, because I believe in every single one of you in living the life that you know you're deserving of. But the first thing that we all need to do is just recognize where we're getting in our own way. So I love you guys. I will be talking to you a ton from Mexico over these next 2 weeks. And I hope you have an amazing day.